That kernel out, of course. Some of you guys, what I want you to do in the next time we cut chickens, I really want you to don't really worry about speed. I really want accuracy. Because some of those thighs were like nothing but a bone. Some of them were like a bone with a piece of skin on it. So that means the meat that was not on the breast is probably on the carcass, right? It's got to be somewhere because all the birds are the same size. They're all 2 to 3 pounders. They're what's called fryers. So I really want accuracy, and that's really what I want you to work on.
I find it easier if you just, when you pop out the bone, the back, you can feel it where it's around.
Okay, so we're going to fold this under. Because speed will come with practice, right? You understand that, right? Okay. So we're going to go through, basically where the needle is going to go is any place that's not going to be eaten, right? So we're going to go through the flap down here. Of course, we would salt and pepper. Sometimes I even put a half a lemon on the inside of the bird. It's a nice flavor. Come back up through the ankles here, if you will, and pierce it right at the sternum, and then come through the other side.
So it's like you're sewing the chicken up.
Trussing is, exactly. Okay, and then we're going to tie this off.
2, 3.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to do the front half of the bird. We're going to go through the part of the wing here, over the top of the backbone, and through the rib cage, and out the other side. So I'm going to leave the needle in it so you guys can see where I went. Okay, so we went right on top of the backbone. Again, the unusable part, or the unedible part, not unedible, but the part that's not going to be consumed. Pull our string through. You're going to come through the top part of the wing on the other side, through the shoulders of the bird, pull the skin down with your index finger, and go through the shoulder again, and through the other side. Okay? You guys all see that? You pull that through. This would be more for like tableside service in a fine dining restaurant, where the waiter will bring the bird out, cut the breast meat off of the bird, and then return the chicken back or the duck back to the oven and cook the thighs the rest of the way.
But if they did that, wouldn't like the stuff from the other part of the bird that's not cooked get onto the other part and it can cause something?
No, it's at 145. That's going to reach 145 about 7 to 8 minutes before this will. Back in the oven, back out again. Okay? All right, so you guys got that?
Yep.
All right. So like duck is very, very common for it to be served that way. They carve the breast off for you and then take the legs and thighs back, because otherwise that breast is going to be medium well by the time the legs and thighs of the duck is done.
I should probably know this, but I have a...
We're going to go around his tail. This is the free form. On his tail like that. We're going to push the legs back.
That's how I would do it for rotisserie.
Yeah, well, they actually, for like rotisserie, they have like a, what would you say, elastic loops. So you can just pop them on in like a second.
Yeah.
But
You can
I
kill
don't.
a chicken though.
Did the elastic loop still
right?
count as trussing?
No, because they're supposed to be rotisserie. How can you rotisserie a chicken that's in pieces?
I like trusting
I can
chickens
show
that
you
are in
the way we do
rotisserie. Because the string from the trusting is not chewing. Yeah, I think that I'm considered a barbarian for that.
No, it's only barbarian if you put hot sauce on that.
Yes, that would be extremely barbarian. No, I did not.
Okay, so we get the ankles tied up. We're going to crisscross the string. Come in between the breast and the thigh like that. We're gonna take it. We're gonna crisscross the back.
You got all the sadists in here taking notes.
Turn it over. Push the wings in. Pull down on the string. Come very just in front of the shoulders of the bird. And tie it real low on the breast, because you don't want any cut marks in the breast, because the breast is obviously the prized piece of meat. Even if you like dark meat, it's still the prized piece of meat. I like dark meat too, but so you have a nice little package like that. Okay.
Oh my God, could we fry that?
So there's the
We don't fry.
There's the
Now,
cris-
that was
We do
there's
deep- no, we
the
deep
crisscross
fry.
in the back.
We don't fry in pans.
Yeah, and so it's it's all gonna cook evenly. It's gonna look pretty when it's cooked.
And the
Okay.
wings stay.
Or is that for like
The
bacon?
wings are come across the back and right around, and then tie it right in from the front.
But seriously, could you fry that, or is that for